You will go to Arrakis as our agent, prisoner. You have one task. Find the Fremen. Wake the sleeper. Do you understand?
There's been a string of murders across the capital. I don't know who we can trust.
You will work with my investigator and stop this killer before he strikes again.
Let's go and find out who you are. Bloodline search.
We need all the hands that we can get.
Can you take directions, Powenda?
Mayday! Mayday! This is the Guild Harvester Mithra! Our carry-on is taking heavy fire. There's black smoke, and they're not responding to comms. Carry-on hit! We're going down!
Will you search the wreck for any other survivors?
This is the Guild Harvester Mithra! Crew tag 8242. Our carry-on is taking heavy fire. There's black smoke, and they're not responding to comms. Carry-on hit! Connector cable snapping! We're going down!
Okay. Right, so we recently just came back on the game. Some friends of mine have a private server, and Funcom actually, coincidentally, just in the last, I think it was day, sent me an email on via, I think it was Lurkish, that they were offering the DLC or season pass. So that's you would have seen the precursor video and then the free chapter 2 update on the Lost Harvest little trailer there just before this. So it looks like as soon as we've logged in since applying that DLC update, it's actually jumping us straight into the distress call. So we're going to actually try and do this. Now, I literally had only just built the bones of this base the other day since hopping back on the server, because I think when you're not on it for X amount of weeks or something, you reset your base. But I still had my vehicle recovery tool or backup tool and whatever, and my friend's guild, the lads are on here, I joined them, so they sorted me out with a sorry, let me see, can I get out of that? Open the door. They sorted me out with the gyro. Biome heat increased, 2 vehicles recovery, restore vehicle. Whoa, okay. Oopsie, I couldn't see it. I was trying to place it from the two, but alright, that's loud. We're more or less at full fuel. Can I check my inventory? Yes I can. How are we for fuel? Water. Yeah, that's right, I forgot we need to get some cells for power in the base. We stuck ourselves in this little gully thinking it'd be a good night spot. We're not too far from it. The lads are up here somewhere. I think it's up there, yeah. So they're just north of Runaway Station. Slaver Camps, Rift Run Passage. There's a big huge canyon thing here as well, Hag Rift. Now, where is this? I have skills and research points still to spend that I haven't done yet. So let me see, how do I do this again? Join the house. There it is. No, that's not it. Sorry, give me 1 second. I'm trying to get my bearings on this. The Fall of Mithra, Lost Harvest. There we go. Track. Right, listen to distress call, which we heard. Reach the crash site northwest of Griffin's Reach trade post. Northwest, okay. Map. That's down here, isn't it? So this is typically, for those who've never played this and looking at this for the first time, this is what we call the tier 1 or low level area that you start in. You will spend days, weeks potentially in this area if you wish. Take your time. There is an online map on some websites where you can find out where all the different things are, and even the collectible loot boxes with some of the better gear, like your armor that you wear and stuff, and a knife and a gun and whatnot. Now Griffin's Rest, Griffin's Reach, sorry, there it is. So what did it say? Northwest. There it is. There's our objective, and I am currently here. So head southwest. Can I set a marker on that? Well, it's probably already on the compass, but you can, what is it? Right click, I think. Right click near it. Right. Let's go. What was I going to say? Yeah, apparently one of the things the lads told me was don't go above 750 meters altitude. So there's an altitude indicator on the left there, on the center of the screen. I suppose one of the benefits of playing with a kit like that is that I think they gave me Mark 4 or 5 gear to wear, as well as this, so some swappable modules. So I've got the thrusters on this, which is Q. So you can do that, and then apparently if you get enough height, and then that's right. Don't don't overdo it with the thrusters because they will overheat and then the temperature shoots up and it needs to cool down. And I believe there's a way you can glide instead of to conserve energy. And then the module is the scanner. It looks like my water levels is not great at the moment, so this might end up badly. Right, let me see where I am. Oh yeah, I'm practically on top of it. So this is the area. So in case that goes wrong. Now, I'm a little nervous because of the fact that I've used probably about 40% of my fuel already. And I don't have enough water on me. But now that we've at least scouted it and we know, I'm going to head back to the base. Because I need to sort out the water issue. Are we there? Yeah, we're there. Oh, that's from, there's the hole in the ground from the video we saw. That's cool. I wonder, can we fly down? I'm a bit concerned about risking it, given that I don't have enough water on me, so I'm going to head back. Our base should be, let me just check my bearings. Oh yeah, still not there, it's over here, to the side of the hammer I think. Hammer being that cluster up there on top. Yeah, I think we could potentially pass out if we don't have enough water on us. Tap the button again to turn off the boost, because it doesn't release when you release the button. Alright, where are we? Getting my bearings. Yeah, there we go. Dehydration has hit me. Should be just here and then down. Backup. Store vehicle. Open the door. I haven't it set to auto. Set to manual on purpose. Right, now. This is our drink machine. Oh, we do have some fill containers. Command dash into inventory. Click. Drink. Actually, does it need to be in our hold on, let me see what we got here. Welding. Okay. Take welding out and put that in there. Can we drink it that way? Yes, we can. 6. There we go. Alright, bandages. Use. We might want to leave some of this stuff at home. So all I've done is, the lads gave me loads of stone and a bit of ore to get started on, so I am going to peg some of this stuff out. Building utility tool. Scrap. Is there blood in it's just the durability that's down. Plenty of ammo, blade parts, binoculars. Throw that in there. Large, yeah, bring that just in case. That's welding wire. Shredder, which we don't think we have ammo for that yet. Split the stack. Can I drop that in there? Yes. Okay, and sort. Does it restack? It does. Yeah, cool. Survey probe. Yeah, bring that. There's the storage unit. What was the other thing? We said we wanted to make some bandages. Do I have? Alright, quick bathroom break. One moment. Right. Back from the outhouse. Right, let's... Now, I think... No power, because I haven't been on in the last couple of days. Do you know what would be nice? Something that tells us... what was I saying? Something that tells us... Wait, is that a schematic? Oh, it is. We might as well learn that while we're here. I don't know if we can use it yet or not. Kind of the first important thing you want is power and water production. And you also need water for iron. So this one I think is for iron, this is for copper. A lot of these purple items, if I remember right, are the ones we got from the special loot boxes that I mentioned about. There is at least one or two websites that specialize in a web online map of the game, and if you register and log into it, you can actually make notes and track all the things you've found and not found. It's really clever actually. I just can't remember the name of the website off the top of my head. Windows 11 game bar or game center, Windows key and G. They actually have a great new feature now where you can actually have a web browser open in that as like an overlay, so you can look up things or have your web maps, and say even if you're playing other games like Satisfactory, which have maps for like satisfactorycalculator.com I think it's called. That's a really useful thing to have. Just trying to figure. Oh yeah, it's called Game Assist, I think. Yeah, I'm just looking at it now. Let's see, Dune Awakening web map. Yeah, gmap.net looks to be one of them, and there's mapgenie.io is another. Which one did I use? It might have been MapGenie, I'm not too sure. Yeah, possibly yeah. Although this gmap.net looks pretty decent. Don't know what the difference in features is, but anyway. Right, delay, what were we going to say? Oh yes, you can only research when you're in your base as well, so I'm just doing that now. We've done that one. I'm just going to have a look at my skills. I need to do some notes on what I should be spending these points on. Just in case I don't want to miss out over something because I've used up all my points and I forgot to do something, but some of these look like, okay, looks like we have these are the ones we have already. And then you see the components that you require, so we don't really have those things, I don't think, at least not at the moment. Is that a new still suit? Yeah, the lads did give me some gear to wear, but I don't know how much better it is compared to what I had. I did have a still suit on. Scavenger, I think it was. Cooperative, yeah. It's makeshift. That's other scavenger rags. Iron products. Oh yeah, I think this is what they gave me. The Kirab. I think it was the Kirab Scout armor. I believe is what they gave me. So we're just going to confirm on that one. That one's locked, probably because of... Oh yeah, it's a journey. The 4th trial. Hellkey Mark II. That sounds important. Mark II shield. Disruptor. She's rounding up. No, we got those. I wonder am I wasting points on these? Hold on. How much do you need for that one? Does it say even? Actually, where does it say it? Well, that says 5, 5, 56. Well, I used 4. Yeah, where's it telling us what it uses or what it costs? It's not really though, is it? I don't know, it may not be like other games where you shouldn't spend all the points on everything as you find them, but 41. Sure, it's a learning thing, so might as well get on with it. What have you got here? Blood Extractor Mark II. I think the lads might have given me a better blood extractor. Let me see. Yeah, they gave me one already, so it'd be good to be able to make and repair those anyway, so. Dew Reaper, oh that sounds good. Improved Blood Purifier, that sounds even better. Medium Blood Sac. I think we have large ones, 2 large ones. Honest, the lads might have given me that, I'm not sure. What's this? Collects water from the environment over time. Oh, that sounds important. So that's something I would probably prioritize. There's a new slaver suit, which we probably can't even do that yet. Bigger water cistern. Our intel points are down to 6, so maybe we need to be careful what we spend more on. Yeah. Oh, I see it down here. 10, so we need 4 more. See, now I'm wondering, did we just spend on stuff we really didn't need to? But anyway, it is what it is. Skills, scientist and planetologist. I know there was a clever reason for why we picked planetologist. Something to do with the early game. Can't remember what it was. It was one of the NPCs. The NPC that is down in yes, something with an NPC that's just, I think he's just up here in this area. There was a quest line with him. I can't remember what it was though. Typically starting off in this area, pick somewhere in and around here, like the edge here, the side here, or even sitting in here. Stay away from the hideaways though, or even down here on the flat area if you want. I believe there's a little arch there that you can build a base in, because I know I've done that previously. I think one of my first or second starts was in there on this. I don't know, was it this server or another one prior. Anyway, we got in here technique, death from above. Oh yes, this is the suspensor training. When you're suspended in the air, any attacks using weapons will have a damage bonus. Suspensor efficiency. Okay. Collapse grenade. Assault seeker. Modified hunter seeker that will fly in a direct line and explode upon contact with anything. Can be triggered to explode with a second activation. Use of situations where a thrown grenade is not precise enough. Must be equipped and activated from the ability bar. Attractor field. Originally used as a training device to offset poor aim. To draw attacks towards its center. Attach it to an enemy and any shot fired into the field will redirect into their center of mass. Okay. That's 2 points. I've got sugar wire claw and explosive grenade. Battle hardened. Suspensor dash. Oh yes, when you're using the claw to which is grappling hook basically, and you pull up and you want to go in a direction, then you can use the dash to get further. I remember reading something about that a while back. What else have we got here? Scientists or planetologist? No, wait a minute. Yeah, planetologist. Scanner history. Master even. Range of detection, skill points. Hydration capture. Still suits, seals. Okay. Water reclamation. It might be of benefit early on. This is one part of the game actually I'm not thrilled about. This thing of stamina drain when you're climbing. I think that's going a bit of a step too far, because it's meant to be game, not real life. Fuel efficient pilot. Okay. Yeah, that sounds important. You've become proficient with vehicle mounted scanners, improving the range of detection. Vehicle mining. Applying your understanding of structural and mineral to a heavier vehicle machinery that results in a larger resource yield. Sand crawler yield. Vehicle mining. I don't know what vehicle that's referring to. Vehicle cut array yield. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think the Orny chopper or whatever it's called can do mining. I'm going to leave those last 2 points there for now. Right, I think we have enough enough water, and do we have enough water on us though? Actually, hold on, let me go back and check this machine. Manage. Yeah, there's no power on it anyway. It's all the blood gone. Maybe we'll go grab a few things. I might as well give a tour. So this was kind of meant to be the closest quarters to the landing, to the roof landing pad, kind of planning ahead. That brings you us out there as well. Only the inner doors are automatic. Actually, I'll just give it. This kind of evolved as I was doing it. Like wasn't really forward planned. It was just right. So there's the exit in there, down the stairs, and that's like the ground floor. Now, what I realized because of where I've built down here, there's actually under that there's a ramp. So let's go down. This up here is probably just going to be cosmetic stuff, I think, and I don't necessarily directly need to interact with for time. And then, so essentially, this is an indoor garage. There's the ramp. Once I have the tech, we can put in, what do you call those plasma force field things that act as gateways. And yeah, this is kind of like the foyer entrance, whatever. Pedestrian entrance is through here. Yeah, this is pedestrian entrance. As you can see, right next to a node of copper. Now, one of the reasons I put in that ramp was so that pass-through access could be provided. So you go up the ramp into the door and then in and out this door, and then you could drive up here, assuming we could build another ramp here. We do have the advanced fife or fief, whatever it's called, down as well. I'm gonna grab that fiber because I wanted to make something with that, didn't I? Bandages, wasn't it? Or heal kits. Alright, I guess enough to make 2. So it's the middle of the day as well. So one thing you can do is try and time your outings to when the sun's going down, so that you're not having to drink as much. Alright, let us go back and get to the chopper. Actually, the chopper's in my tool, I just remembered. Shields inactive. Why is it telling me that? I didn't press anything. Right, 4. Reach the crash site, so we're going to go do that. Vehicle interactions, F. Hold it down, refuel. Check my inventory. Do we have any left? Yes, we do. Alright, we're heading, what was it, southwest. Level is 1, no radiation. I don't know what triggered that, but I think that's a random. It looked like there was a, I don't know, a camp or a base camp. But I'd say it was an NPC base camp that was there. I doubt it was a player. too low. The NPC raiders are shooting at us. And there's the what was it called? Something base. Actually, I see one of them walking down there. It looks like there is actually. It's like, oh crap! It's like Dante's. What do you call it? 9 circles of hell, steps going down. Okay, I don't think we took too much damage. That's what the welding torch is for. Right. Yeah, we were too low. And if you linger and they spot you, they shoot at you. Vulture shift button. That is to do with hovering, I think. So if we... I don't know how close we can get without things kicking off. Yeah, so it drops when you try to switch mode. So just be aware of that. Alright, let's put ourselves somewhere that we're not going to be in the way. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. I was purely accidental. Alright. Locate survivors. How's it going? Complete contracts for the quartermaster, the lieutenant, and the chief.
Who goes there? I can hear you, stranger. Let me get a good look at you. My glasses got smashed in the crash. Don't test me, stranger. It hasn't been a good day.
Looks like you could use some help.
We need you out there, stranger.
What do you need?
Over half my crew is dead or missing, and I can't see a damn thing. But I suspect those who have survived have already been found. The rest is sadly a recovery effort. I've already logged all the fallen Dune Men in close proximity to the crash site, but I'm told that a local criminal element has abducted the rest. It's strange to say it, but confirmation of a loved one's demise is somehow less hard to bear than not knowing what became of them at all. Every member of the Spice Miners Guild has an identification tag. I need you to hit the enemy camps and recover any guild tags you may find.
I'm on it.
I'll give you their last known locations before their signal stopped. Good hunting.
Goodbye. And so it begins. Right, let's see, can we pick up all
Not
of them?
another step, stranger. I've got 2 armsmen covering you from the rocks. I'm the one asking the question, stranger. Who the hell are you? You do look like you can handle yourself, stranger. Very well. The crew of the Mithra thanks you for your assistance. No. It's one of those new Chome models with the Amaranthian diodes. Farther range than any other portable, but don't drop it or jostle it vigorously. Shooting it is also not recommended, as it turns out. Get us back on the air. If the guild has an inbound recovery crew, they'll need a clear tactical picture to avoid suffering the same fate as the Mithra. I think I can assemble a shortwave transmitter using a dead comms box and a few special parts from the Mithra's stores, if you can find them. That's the problem. The Mithra came down hard, parts scattered across the sector. Now we're getting reports of Kirab bands creeping around the perimeter. Our scouts have seen them out there stripping the wreckage, but we aren't Sardaukar. If the Kirab have our parts, we can't just take them back. Thank the Emperor for your coming, stranger. I need a blue lattice kyanite crystal, a Torsen sound shifter, and a twin polarity microfrag. My scouts report that the Kirab have made camps in the surrounding rocks. Seek, good luck. Here is a list of what I need.
Right.
Oh, you startled me, stranger. Guess I was lost in thought. Of course, both things could be true.
Where are you?
I'm Nasher Hicks, quartermaster of the Mithra. Whatever's left of it, anyway. Did the guild send you?
Nope.
Well, this goes against all known protocols, but protocols be damned. I'll tell you what, stranger, we need all the help we can get. We're dying out here. The whole medbay side of the harvester's sheared off. If you could scrounge up something, that would be a good start. Thanks, stranger. We're dying out here.
Right, more stuff to do. Right, is that it? That's the 3 of them, I think. No, is there anything to, we really could do with more water, couldn't we? Before we get stuck into a lot of this. So one is to, oh, hold on. There's a bandage. So one is search and retrieval. J, yeah, it is J. There we go. So we've done that. Assist the Dune Man officers. Yeah, that was those 3. Oh yeah, this is the gear I was talking about earlier. Slaver heavy stuff that was given. So I don't know if this is heat protect. Yeah, so I think the better armor doesn't necessarily have heat protection, whereas the still suit does. Which reminds me, I think I left that stuff in the guild base, which I'm gonna have to retrieve. I think. What was I gonna say? Let me look at the map. Zoom in to the rack, yeah. Stone, so these are the different ores. Oh, there's fuel cells out there, see. We do want those. Fuel cell. Salvage metal. I must check, look up that map to see if there's any special loot boxes in this spot. These here are sinkholes or quicksand danger areas, basically. So just don't drive or walk over those. That's essentially what they are. This thing here, the survey probe launcher. This is part of the tutorial. It will get you to do this. It helps you. It removes the cloak of war, as we call it in old RTS games. This cloud, the dust. But I think there's a mechanic in the game as well where the dust, a new sandstorm, will reset the position of things as well, and you have to then, I think, scan it again. Now you can use the scanner on your vehicle if you have it. So yeah, that's where that's at. Let me see. Let me just quickly check something, because we might be running out of time for this one. But yeah, I do want to do loads more with this and continue on these quest lines. So it looks like the compass is already pointing us to that first search and retrieval. But the thing I actually wanted to do first, just as a precaution, was to look for fuel cells, yes. Which happens to be up this way anyway. I wonder, I think I see something there, yeah I do. Do you want a chance? No, don't press the... When you See that blue glow? That means they've got a body shield on. And if you're not good with the knife, don't engage. They will run, they will chase you. The aggro thing, or what was I trying to say? The de-aggro distance is not necessarily what you would hope it to be, like it is in other games. I pressed C thinking I was crouching. That's actually some grenade thing. Explosive grenade. So.
Reveal yourself.
It's actually control or alright, so let's loot him. Do watch your back, because sometimes you can forget that there's someone might have been chasing you and you assume you've lost them, but you haven't. And that's cloth flapping in the wind, that sound that we're hearing. Oh, there's a fuel cell. Definitely knew that was. Actually, this will bring us out past that guy we were trying to get past, so. Ooh. We might need to run. They're hitting me very hard and I can't move. Oh yeah, I think this might be a bit too tough at the moment because we haven't been, we're a bit, what's the word? We haven't been practicing our knife skills. When they shoot you in that though, I think one of the lads said to me that they're actually hitting you and not the vehicle, so your health can go down. Now, that fuel cell that we were talking about, there's it there, I see it, I recognise the texture. Bandages. Bandages. Yeah, so he had came from just over here somewhere. There was a camp. Do we have a hand scanner other than the mining tool? What is that out there? Oh, that's just metal. Fuel cell. Yeah, I think I need to kind of re-familiarize myself with some of these things. I don't think we can craft the sickle. Or can we? We might have to do it at a what's that, a fabricator I think it's called. Yeah. Because remember we saw it on the it was in here somewhere we saw it. Where did we see it? Oh, there's the Thumper from the video we saw earlier. Where is the sickle gone? I know I saw it. There it is. Does it say what it's made from? EMF generator and silicone block. Works with the general and survival fabricator. Yeah, so we were right, we do need to build a fabricator. Right. I need to head back to base anyway. Sort out a couple of these things. And then we try and do some of those quests. But I think that's where we'll be leaving. I think that's where we'll be leaving this video for now. And do I turn off the... I'm just wondering how I can toggle the extra stuff on the screen off. I'm aiming for the home icon on the compass at the top of the screen. It's a good fair range. So all those dots are resources, I think. Loot or it's ore or whatever. There's someone else's base. Might be one of the other lads. Right, flight EI-172 is landing. That concludes our video for today. Thanks for watching and check out